right, what's up, everyone? Today is Friday, July 28th, 2017, and let's talk about a couple plays. Let's talk about, first of all, Hertz. Hertz was one that I was looking at pre-market. I like this one because it was starting to get a little bit overextended, and it's again, I mentioned this before, it's making this cup and handle pattern, and you got this golden ratio here, plus this trend. And as you can see, if it was to open up here, which like it did, if it's going to follow this trend, it needs to retrace a little bit more. So that's what I was looking at pre-market, and right when I was about to take my entry, it drops this big wick and then comes up. I didn't take it. It drops again. Give me another chance up here, but I wasn't confident at all anymore, given that it was being picked up. All these wicks were picking it back up. So I missed it, and my risk was going to be over 1880, but I missed this first part. But then I noticed that it was making a lower high, and the $17 was starting to be more of a magnet. So I ended up taking a short here right at the open, failed open, 1742. But given that my risk was so far away, I had to take a really small position. I ended up taking just, like I said, my plays are $200 risk. So from 1780 down to 1740. That was about maybe 50 cents, I think I put a risk. So my size position had to be smaller. Ended up dropping, and I think I covered within this candle here. So within two candles, I covered. I was looking at the $17, but I didn't stick around enough for that. Then the other one that I took was MU. MU, I took it long. I was looking for this bounce here to hold off the 2950 area, because it was a strong support, and I was being patient, and my stop loss was not all the way down to $29. So it came in once it started hitting the dropping dimes. I couldn't get past the VWAP too. Ended up dropping. I closed my position right away, like around 29.50. So I took a loss. It dropped, and then on this bounce, I got it for a short, because it was making a bear flag here. And the reason that I knew that was going to happen is because if it broke its support, stocks are, they're tended to, it's kind of alert. I have two positions open. Hold on. Oh, course. Okay, course looks like it's going to be an area. It's looking at a area for resistance. Where was that? So I ended up taking a short. And usually when stocks break support, they come and retest the support, now resistance. So that's the reason I ended up taking that short. And I think I covered, it was here, 29.25. Same thing, my risk was too far away, so I had to take a small position. And I got some of that money back. I still ended up red with the MU. But what I liked is that I stuck to my stop loss. I actually adjusted my stop loss based on the price action. I took up smaller loss that I was anticipating. Starbucks was the other one. Starbucks is one of these stocks that's just they're a beast. They move very slow. And same thing. Stop loss was around 55.27, smaller position, and I took the short here, break of the support, and I covered within two candles for a small win. And then FN. Oh, I want to talk about my biggest loss today was Nflx. Nflx, and my play actually played out exactly as I was expecting. The problem is that I sized in by accident. I miscalculated my position size, so I pretty much I had cover right away because I didn't want to make this into a bigger loss. I ended up taking a short, even though I'm holding on my swing account. I'm holding it as a long. I took a short because the support was 185. And I actually ended up going a little bit early. I went in around 183, and I was willing to risk $200 per trade, and my stop loss was around 185. So in my head, I'm saying, okay, if it's $200 risk, it's for some reason I was just thinking this is $2 here. I mean, which it is, but I ended up taking a 200 share size position, which is about $400 risk now. So as this thing started dropping, and then this big candle is when I realized that I had 200 shares instead of 100. I ended up just covering my position. Then I think I got it long here for a small bounce, a smaller size position, and that's that. So I took a big loss here, and although I'm not upset because my played out exactly as I was expecting, but my size position just changed. The other one I shorted was UVXY, and my profit target was 30.40, and it's getting there now. But I ended up covering right at the open. I shorted here like around 31.10. Then I covered at the open 30. I think right at the bounce is when it got me out. So I covered that position. I should have stayed longer. My risk was 32. But the thing is, I'm a little skeptic right now. I'm in my toes because look at this UVXY, the way it moved yesterday is because the S&P 500. And the other position that I have that I've been holding forever is WTW. I ended up taking a short here at 37.32. I think was my entry. My stop loss was at 38.07, which is the reason I had the alert there. Started going against me for almost 2 hours now, and I've been patient, patient, patient. My profit target is 36.80. I'm still holding this short. It did hold 37, so I'm gonna start showing my short here. So that's for the WTW. The other position that I have is CCJ. Um, this one's actually I'm holding for a swing. I have a wide stop, very size. I have a very big size position on this one because it's a swing. And then I also took the Facebook with the stop loss at 171. My profit target is I think 170. What did I say? I think it was 174. So we're getting close, another dollar. Given that I already pretty much done for the day, I'm taking smaller size positions now. And WTW, I'm about to close or at least trail. Let me start trailing this one. Um, but other than that, I think that's it. I'm pretty much done for the day. Hertz, it's bouncing and let's see. Hertz, I'm starting to like for a long play because if it breaks above this golden ratio, it's gonna pop with a $20 magnet. But you need to let the market calm down a little bit more. But other than that, that's it. I'm gonna close my position with WTW. I'm gonna start trailing here like around 37.01. But other than that, that's it. Talk to you guys later.